if you are already subscribed, you're already part of the Darling Gang. Thank you so much for helping our small little channel grow. If you are not subscribed, you should definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the Darling Gang, and don't forget to hit the post notification so you'll know anytime I post a new video. So let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be about Invisalign. You guys already know that I got Invisalign a couple of weeks ago. I actually got it on June 11th, so it's been about 7 weeks that I've had Invisalign, and I've only went back on June 24th because one of the metal, I guess you can call it anchors, broke from my or just became detached from my tooth, and I had to go get it replaced because the anchor is what holds the helps the rubber band to stay connected to the top and lower trays. So yeah, Invisalign pros and cons. So firstly, I'm not glad that I got Invisalign now that I've been able to experience it for 7 weeks. I'm just more so anxious to get it over with, and it's not something that I'll probably end up doing again. Like, of course, at the end of Invisalign, at the end of the treatment, they'll give me a retainer that I'll wear just to make sure that my results, you know, stay consistent. But I don't know, I feel like if I would have known what I know now since I've been experiencing it, I probably would not have wanted Invisalign. I probably would have wanted just braces. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the pros first of Invisalign. So of course, the first thing I have, and I have my little handy dandy notepad right here so I don't forget anything, but straighter teeth and reduces spaces in your mouth. So definitely everybody probably wants, you know, straighter teeth if they can, you know, afford it, or, you know, if it's within their reach. So, you know, I invested in Invisalign, so I'm glad that I'm gonna have straighter teeth. I'm glad that the spaces I'll have less spaces. Cleaner teeth. With Invisalign, you have to brush your teeth constantly. So, of course, you know, you have to wear the trays anywhere from 18 to 22 hours a day. So in between, like, your meals, in between snacking, you have to brush your teeth. You can always just brush your trays once in the morning and once at night, and then throughout the day when you're eating, you can just rinse them, because if you're cleaning your teeth, then you just rinse your trays and put your trays back on clean teeth. What was I saying? Clear trays? What? I don't know what I was thinking about when I wrote clear trays. Oh, okay. So when I was first thinking about getting Invisalign, I was thinking, do I want braces? Because, like, if you open up your mouth, everybody can see that you have braces, because, you know, braces are silver. And then of course you might want to get like some colorful attachments with your braces. But with Invisalign, it's not that easy. Somebody has to like really be up on you, unless they notice that you have a lisp, and then they're like, you know, why do you have a lisp? But unless they're like up on you, they don't really, and they're not like dead in your mouth, they won't know that you have Invisalign until you either tell them, or they're just like all up in your mouth or whatever. So that's what I meant by clear trays. I've confused myself. Okay, and then so remove the trays whenever you like. One of the pros of having Invisalign is, yes, you can remove the trays whenever you like, but that can also be a con as well, because sometimes, you know, we're all human, we get lazy. So it's like, especially like if you live a busy lifestyle, especially like if you're always out and on the go, you can't always find like a very clean place to wash your hands, brush your teeth, clean your trays. So most times, like when I go out, I'll just not wear my Invisalign trays until I get back in the house. But then that makes me feel bad, because then it's like, okay, now I wanted to have my trays in for as many hours as I can, but if I'm out and about, you know, not always able to wash my hands when I want to, I'm not going to be wanting to put my hands in and out of my mouth to put the trays in and out or whatever. And for me, I'm the type of person, like, I don't just rely on sanitizer. Like, like if I'm eating something, or if I need to remove my trays or put them in my mouth, I have to wash with soap and water. So yeah. So now let's get into the cons of having Invisalign. Invisalign is expensive. That was the first thing on my list. It is expensive. You have to invest about $5K to get Invisalign, and you can either pay straight out or it can come to you in the form of a loan, and you just pay that loan back on a monthly basis. The second con is teeth pain and sensitivity. Luckily for me, I've had Invisalign for 7 weeks. I have not had that much pain and sensitivity. It was more so with like trays. Between trays, I want to say 1 and 4 is when I experienced my most teeth pain or sensitivity. And right now I'm on tray 9. Yeah, I'm on tray 9. And what helps me to stay current is this app, the Invisalign app. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So hopefully you guys can see, but that is what the app looks like on my home screen. So when I go into it, you just put your personal PIN in. So I'm gonna put my personal PIN, and then it takes you here where you can keep track of like what tray you're on, how many days do you have left until it's time for you to switch your tray. You can also take pictures so that you can document your progress, and you can also time. So let's say if I woke up in the morning and I took my trays out to brush my teeth and groom myself, I would press the timer, so that lets me know, okay, today you had your Invisalign out for 30 minutes. So that helps me know, okay, am I actually wearing my Invisalign anywhere from 18 to 22 hours? So it's good to get the app when you get Invisalign. But yeah, and oddly enough, when I'm not experiencing pain or sensitivity, I feel weird, like, okay, is it really working? Because if it was working and my teeth were being shifted, wouldn't it be pain or sensitivity? The only time now that I'm on tray 9 that I feel any sensitivity at all is when I first take the trays out and I'm trying to like bite into some food. It'll feel weird and sensitive, and then when I first put the trays on and I'm clicking them into place, it'll feel a little sensitive. Other than that, like as I'm going about my day, I don't feel any pain or sensitivity. So it's a good thing, because who wants to be in pain? And then it's a bad thing because you're like, okay, is it really working and doing what it's supposed to do? So let's get into our third con. The third con is less snacking. Me, I'm a big snacker. I try to eat around 3 meals a day, and then in between eating 3 meals a day, I love snacking on like chocolates, Starbucks, or whatever. But you don't always feel like putting the trays in and out. So for me, what I've learned to do, instead of snacking, just keep my trays in and have set times that I'll eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when I eat those 3 meals, I'll just, eat my food and then have my little snack that I'll eat right after, just to make sure that I have my trays in for as long as I can have them in to reach that 18 to 22 hour goal. Do I always reach that on a daily basis? Absolutely not, but it's something to work toward, especially since I've already invested my money into it. The fourth con is anxiety about wearing the trays for 18 to 22 hours. So I just talked about that. You just got to do your best to not be lazy and to be consistent. Put your trays in your mouth, wear them for as long as you can. Try not to snack as much. If you go out and you're okay with not always being able to find somewhere to like really clean your hands, and you're just okay with popping your trays in and out, and maybe all you did was use sanitizer, hey, that's on you. But for me, I gotta have that soap and water, baby. And the last con is it's easy to misplace or to lose your trays. So definitely, even though in the beginning the dentist told me, or the orthodontist told me, she was like, do your best not to be wrapping your trays up in napkins and stuff, because you can forget, and then when you just get into the mode where you're cleaning, you might forget that you put your trays in that napkin and just throw it out. Luckily for me, if I do take them out while I'm at work, or if I do take them out while I'm at home, I'll put them in a napkin, and I'll put them like in a space where I know, like, okay, or I don't know, maybe I'm just not that, I don't know, like I just haven't. The way that I've been losing my trays, y'all, is just simply moving too fast when I'm popping them out. And so one time I popped them out and it landed on the toilet. That went straight to the trash. Another time I popped it out way too fast and it fell on the floor. I'm not putting nothing in my mouth that landed on the floor or landed on the toilet. I don't give a damn about no 5-second rule. I just can't do it. And especially because, you know, the bathroom germs just hit a little bit different. When I'm out, if my Invisalign accidentally falls on the ground or something, like, nah, like, bye, I'm just switching to a new tray. So from tray, I remember, like, I didn't even have tray 1 in for maybe like a day. Okay, so let me get into it. Tray 1, I had tray 1 in for a couple of days. I want to say I wear all of my trays for about 10 days. I probably had tray 1 in for maybe like about 7 days. It was moving too fast and I popped it out, and I think that was the one that landed on the toilet. So threw that out, and then I put my tray 2 in. I only had tray 2 in for a couple of hours. I was moving too fast, popped it out way too quick, and it landed on the bathroom floor. Tray 2 was done, so switched to tray 3, and it was really tight. I was feeling a lot of pain, a lot of sensitivity, because I had basically skipped a whole, you know, tray 2. I skipped that whole process. So I forgot what happened with tray 4. I remember, I think tray 3 and tray 4 was around the time where the little silver anchor had broke, and so I wasn't wearing my trays at all. So by the time I put on, and then she told me, she was like, just skip tray 3 and go to tray 4. And yeah, again, I was feeling a lot of pain and sensitivity. So when you're skipping trays, you will feel pain and sensitivity. I've been doing my best. I have not always been consistent. I have not always worn them for the 18 or the 22 hours, and that's okay. I'm on tray 9. I have all the way up until tray 30 to get my ish together. Yeah, that's that. If you have any questions or comments, of course, you know, leave them in the comment area. Yeah, definitely. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that this video was helpful. If you guys are thinking about Invisalign, if you're just curious about it, or if you actually plan to get it within the near future, I hope that this video helped you. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for being a part of the Darling Gang if you are. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.